In this video a little bit differently, and it's going to be with a story, just to put a lot of things in perspective for people who are listening right now, and to give some value and to help everyone out, even myself. So, let's begin. The story starts like this. There's a billionaire in Germany, and his net worth is about $12 billion. And he's the richest guy, to put it in perspective, and his background in business doesn't really matter, but what happens to him is what the important thing is. Important topic. So one day, he decides that he's going to bet on the stock market and try to win big. And with circumstances and through circumstances, he ends up losing and losing big, losing $3 billion. Now to him, $3 billion, it's a lot of money. I mean, you have 12 billion, you lose 3, you still have 9, but come on now, that's more money than 99% of the world will ever make in their life. But there's a kicker to the story, and you might not like it. I don't like it, but it's what happens. He ends up stepping in front of a train and killing himself. Now, that was very abrupt, but let's look into the story and see why he did that. Now, once again, like I said, he was the richest guy in Germany at that time. He ended up betting and losing and not becoming the richest man anymore. There was a guy who had $10 billion. He only had 9. So, through ego and bravado, and his life was so centered around money that when he didn't have it, he felt like he lost power behind it. He lost his name, his reputation. So he ended up stepping in front of a train and taking his life. Now, what can we learn from this story? And there's a couple things we can learn, but let's just talk about the important ones. For one, a life where you put money first behind anything else is a life not worth living, as you can tell. Money brings happiness to a certain extent, but after the studies show $70,000, you're not any happier. Not saying that man wasn't happy, but he had so much ego and power behind money itself that it was his only driver, his only motivation. And at the end of the day, it doesn't make you happy because, as you see, just because he lost it and he's still at 9 billion, he thought he wasn't important anymore. His passion and his purpose was behind something that didn't even make him actually feel significant, because once he lost it, he felt like he wasn't anyone anymore. So another thing we can learn is, you got to have passion and purpose behind something bigger than just the money that you're chasing after inside the businesses and careers you go after. At the end of the day, you don't want to go home with a paycheck just because it's a paycheck. You want to go home with a paycheck because you're doing something you love, something that's exciting, something that brings you excitement and happiness into your life. Yes, money is a catalyst for success, and everyone should do things that will produce wealth in their life. But it's not about the wealth at the end of the day. It's about knowing what you're doing is bringing purpose into your life, what you're doing is bringing passion and happiness and overall well-being. Because, like you've just experienced in the story, money was the center of this guy's world. The second he lost it, he thought life wasn't worth living anymore. He didn't find value out of anything else. He put money above everything, ended up taking his life, and had a $9 billion net worth. That is ridiculous. So this is my message to you. If you are going into a job or a career or an entrepreneurial adventure or anything in between for the money, you should stop now. Stop now. Yes, money's part of it, but if that's the only motivator, at the end of the day, you're going for the paycheck in your pocket to go out and spend and have a good time and being egotistical behind it, you're going to lose. It's just what's going to happen. What I'm doing right now in my life, yes, it's for the money, but it's a bigger purpose than that. There's always a bigger purpose behind it. Money's just one part of the equation. I'm not saying don't do something to make money, just don't do it as the end-all be-all. It's not the last possible thing you want. At the end of the day, you're not waking up to say, yes, money. Yes, I love money, and I'm going to have as much as I possibly can get in my life. But at the end of the day, it's for a catalyst bigger than the paycheck that comes in my pocket and bigger than what my bank account says. It's what I could do that could change the world, what I can do to make myself happy, my family happy, my friends, impact millions, and the money will come with it. So that's my message to you. If you're doing something for the money, Great. Is there a bigger passion? There better be, because if there's not, you're not going to be happy at the end of the day. Trust me, I've done it for both going after the money and going after what I love. I'd pick what I go after love. I'll pick what I go after for the love of it, not just the money. Trust me. Anyways, that is the video, guys. Found any value? Share it with a friend, because if you did, I did my job. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.